Hi guys! So I'm going to be making a French toast bake because tonight is New Year's Eve and we're going to have a nice French toast bake for the morning. And to start that, I'm making a caramel sauce for it. So I have a stick of butter here, 2 cups of brown sugar, 1 cup of heavy cream, and a pinch of salt already. Right. So we're going to add, well, I'm going to add our heavy cream. Okay, I'll definitely turn that burner down. Don't know why I had it up so high. Sorry for my reach. There we go. Give that a good stir. Okay, just gonna add that pinch of salt. Stir that in. And I'm going to let this come to a light boil. And then, once that butter's melted, I will be adding a little bit of vanilla. And that's going to be, well, we're going to see what happens. It's a fun trick what happens when you add vanilla to the caramel. Just let that cook for a minute. Okay. So that's come to a nice little boil there. I'm going to turn that down to low. Pray it comes down, because otherwise it's going to be real dangerous what I'm about to do. Yeah, I'm actually going to turn it off entirely, because otherwise it's going to be real bad. And then I'll just turn it back up to low. Bring it down. Bring it down. Oh, I'm making a mess. I need to wash this stove down hard. Alright. So we have our vanilla. And just going to add an amount. And yep, that is why. That right there, that bubbling, is exactly why I turned it down. I made sure it went down a bit. Because, whoo, danger. Danger if that overflowed. Okay, so let me just bring that back to a low. Just gonna let that sit on low, simmering for a minute, and then we have our baking dish already sprayed with Pam. We're just gonna pour it in there in just a minute. There we go. And I did not stir this too much. It's not like a traditional caramel where if you stir it, it's going to crystallize, but I don't want to risk it getting grainy at all, so I try to minimally stir. Turn that off. Okay. We have our pre-cooking sprayed baking dish. just the largest one I have. Do not ask me how large it is. I can't remember. I'd have to go back onto my Amazon listing. And we're just going to pour half the caramel sauce in. Okay. Half for now, and then we're going to top this French toast bake off before we put it in the fridge with the other half. Okay, so here we have 8 large eggs and 2 cups of, I'm using 2% milk. And then we have 2 loaves of French bread already diced up into little cubes. Okay. I'm just going to go ahead whisk the heck out of this. Right. Okay. So we're just going to need to add some cinnamon and vanilla to this. Okay. So I have my cinnamon. Just going to add. Whoop. Oopsie. That amount. I'm going to add that amount. And then vanilla. Said it once, I'll say it again. Measure that with your heart. Okay, so now it's time to add our egg mix into our bread. And we're just going to stir that up. Just want to get as much of that egg mix that's sitting there at that bottom absorb into all the bread you can. You want as much as that egg mix gone before you pour it into that caramel sauce in the bottom of that pan. Okay, so it is in the pan. It's got caramel sauce soaking into the bottom of it. I'm going to take our leftover caramel sauce and just pour it all over the top. Go. Now we're just going to add a dusting more of cinnamon. Let's see how this goes because I've yet to actually get a dusting properly. Yeah, there we go. Big clumps for no reason. Yep. And there. So I'm just going to let that sit and cool because that caramel was still a little warm. I'm going to let it cool for a bit, and then I'm going to cover it in saran wrap and stick it in the fridge overnight. And it'll probably sit in there for about 10 to 12 hours. Just soaking all that goodness in. And then we'll bake it off in the morning. Night, guys. Happy New Year. Good morning, everyone. It's New Year's Day. Happy New Year. So I got my French toast bake out. My oven is preheated to 400. I have just sprinkled a little brown sugar on top of my French toast bake. You don't have to do that. I just like the little crunchy sweet it puts on top. And you do not need any syrup with my French toast bake unless you really, really have a sweet tooth. And I have a sweet tooth. I don't need the syrup with it. There it is. It's been soaking for 12 hours now. So we're just going to get it in the oven. I have put down tin foil in the oven because it will start to leak over the sides once the caramel starts bubbling up. Alright, so just going to get this in the oven. There we go, it's in. And we are going to cook it for 1 hour. Alright. Make a wish. French toast bake is ready. It's bubbling away. It's definitely dripping. But look at that. Oh. Oh, it's beautiful. There you go. That is my French toast bake. It's not that hard, and we're going to enjoy it for a nice New Year's brunch. Happy New Year's, guys. Hit subscribe and like if you want to. If you enjoy what you're seeing, I get some more videos coming out. Bye.